Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. It's the USC Trojans and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Ballmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating in the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So USC's offense will go to work first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. What a game he had in their last win. More than 200 yards and 4 trips to the end zone.
I gotta tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got his man on the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
for the tackle. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head, in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire, right down the middle. That's caught. It's Perkins.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
There's the pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? That's it, fly. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Maybe some room here. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll run it from the gun. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And they can't make the play on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes the grab at the 10. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll give it to the back. Done enough for the first. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the top. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Offense set on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. You start with this kind of field position, and you have to settle for a field goal attempt, demoralizing. Third down coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. To see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the move, it's Cunningham. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Number 95, set to advance on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the move. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. From the gun, give on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Pass to 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cunningham. Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Sticks it in his belly. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised when they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snags it over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Trojans want to move quickly.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, and you got to love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he's knocked down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The inside handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. No huddle here for the offense. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Makes it past the marker. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Cunningham. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. On the move at the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Oregon taking on the Arizona Wildcats.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Finds his man. And he's still running after the move. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the...
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on 1st down. On a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Tight end now in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. At the 20, makes the grab and room to run. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Just what they've hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here's a heat. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Gets it out quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. They boot it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's Cunningham. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up 2nd down.
This was a huge matchup coming into the week. Really didn't expect it to be put away quite so soon. And you have to wonder, as we look at the scoreboard, the impact this will have on the rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, you know the offense is going to come out trying to get this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one away.
They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He wants to change this route. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
That roughing. Probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Perkins. Touchdown, Trojans! He got a step and just dusted the field. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense.
Set to advance on the football.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
The run inside. It's Cunningham. Picks up the first down. There's some room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. The run from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. Using his feet. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes it past the marker. Could be an alley. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch.
And I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. QB draw. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. Turning it on! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
You just love seeing your leaders and your best players punctuate this season, right? This quarterback, one of the best in the nation. We knew that. He threw for over 300 yards a week ago. He does it again in this game, too. And that's why a lot of people are tabbing this guy, not only to go to New York City, but to have a real shot of taking home the Heisman Trophy, playing his best football late in the year.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll be stopped at the 28. That's a couple of yards short of the line to gain, and they'll need 2 on 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got an open man. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Perkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline.